how to automate your trading with AlphaInsider. In our last couple of videos, we talked about choosing a strategy, how to do so on AlphaInsider, and then even connecting your own TradingView strategy to AlphaInsider so that you can automate that. In this video, we're going to show you how that's all done, how you can automate everything so you can sit back, relax, and let your trading bot do everything for you. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, there are a couple of things we need to talk about as requirements before we do this. We need to have a compatible broker. As of right now, if we're looking to create a crypto trading bot, there are two options, Binance and Bitfinex. In addition to one of those brokers, you'll also need a margin account, which as of right now is only available outside the US. If you're looking to create a stock trading bot, you'll need an account with Alpaca. And on that Alpaca account, you'll need to have a minimum balance of $25,000 in order to comply with FINRA's pattern day trading rule. Ideally, you'd want to have a little bit more than that, but those are the broker requirements as of right now. Next, you'll need an AlphaInsider Pro or Premium account. This will allow you to automate your trades on AlphaInsider, and there is a 30-day free trial with the link below this video as the first link in the description. So you can test things out, try things out for 30 days completely risk-free, and see how you like it. So now I'm going to walk you through how everything's going to look. On the home page, when you don't have a trading bot, there will be nothing at the top. But once we have one, there will be a trading bot that pops up at the top, which I'll show you how that will look once we create our own bot right now. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the process. I've subscribed to a couple of strategies myself. So up in my subscriptions tab, we're going to have a link to, looks like 9 strategies that I have personally subscribed to. Some are crypto and some are stock. You must be subscribed to a strategy first before we can create a trading bot or add it to a current or existing trading bot. So now that we have that, let me click on auto trade right here. I'm going to go with the ATR trailing stop loss strategy. I'll click on auto trade. And now it's going to ask me for my credentials. Because it is a stock strategy, it's going to ask me for my Alpaca credentials, which I'm now going to input. I'm going to insert my public and private keys right now from my Alpaca account. But there's also a video diving deeper into explaining how that works and a 7-step guide explaining how to connect Alpaca to AlphaInsider. So I'm going to grab the first key right here. That is the public key. And then where we have the secret key on Alpaca, copy that. That is going to be our private key. So now that I've entered those, I'm going to click on create. And by the way, I am doing this on a paper account, but you'll have to make sure you select either paper or live, depending upon the Alpaca account you're using, a paper or a live account. Now, what it allows me to do is set my allocations for the bot. Because this is the first strategy that I've added, it's going to have a 100%. I'm going to click on save for now and show you how to change that later on. It takes me to this page, which says Alpaca Trading Bot. I can edit my information if I need to. I can add alerts for information warnings or errors, even change the settings, for example, rebalancing, closing out of positions when I stop the bot. If I want to select or deselect those things, I have the ability to do so. So let's go in here, and now it's currently off. If I click on this red button, it'll give me a risk and warning disclaimer. Acknowledge that and confirm. It's now going to turn this on and rebalance my portfolio based off of my current strategies and based off the allocations that I have. Because I have one strategy, it's now going to rebalance my portfolio to follow this strategy specifically with 100% of my account. Let's add a few more in here, and then I want to talk about a couple of key points before we wrap things up. Inside of our bot, we'll have this section that says strategies and new allocations. It could be a bit confusing to get to this point. So let's say that I was to log out, close down, and I stopped for the day and I came back tomorrow. And I logged back into AlphaInsider. Now at the top of my screen, that is where I'm going to find my trading bot and where I can go in and make any changes I want to make from there. So we have the option to make a new one up here. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to click into the current one, which is my paper trading Alpaca account. And I'm now going to come back to the same page we were just on a moment ago. I'm going to click on new allocations. And from here, it's going to allow me to search through my subscribed stock strategies. These are the strategies that I can now add to this bot if I would like to. So let's go ahead and do so. I'm going to add this profit maximizer. And then I'm going to add, let's see, the RSI off VWAP as an example. So now that I have 3 different strategies, I can now customize how much I want to allocate to those strategies. So here's where I can change these allocations. Maybe I want to go 20% here. Maybe I want to go 40% here. And maybe I want to go 40% here. Click on save. Once I do that, it's now going to rebalance. And now our bot is rebalancing and is currently on and looking for active trades or looking for new trades to take on. If I click on the green button, it'll prompt me to understand that I want to stop trading, and based on the settings that I have, it's going to close out of my positions if I do so. So make sure you are aware of that before you click on that. I think it's nice that there's a pop-up so that we can like, are you sure? Yes, go for it. We can see our strategies right here, and then there's an activities tab so we can see what the bot's been up to as of late. Okay, so a couple important things now to talk about. First, you can revoke the API token at any time through your brokerage account. And then second, once we've connected our brokerage account, so in the case of this example, my Alpaca account to AlphaInsider, made our trading bot, we're all good to go. Once we've done that, we cannot manually trade on our Alpaca account or on our brokerage account, I should say, that we're using connected to AlphaInsider. It is now only going to be automated with all the trades per our allocations through AlphaInsider, and we cannot do anything. So the only manual work that we can do is change our allocations, change the strategies that we're subscribed to and that we're utilizing in the trading bot. That's very important. So if you do want to manually trade, you'll have to have a separate account for that because you cannot do so if that account is connected. So with that said, that is how we can automate all of our trades on AlphaInsider, a very simple and straightforward process. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below this video. Stay tuned for our next video and happy trading.